This is Doc Ock coming at you live and direct this evening from Black Facts Headquarters Central. Yes. How's everybody been doing this evening? How's everybody been doing today? I hope you had a good day. I know I had a good day too. And in the meanwhile, while we finish off our day and make sure you leave out of here without having you feeling really blue, let's give you a clue as to what you need to do. It's right about time to give us a like, then give us a thumbs up. And after you finish with all of that, go ahead and subscribe right below. In the meanwhile, we've got some new proverbs for you, fresh from the east coast of Africa. We're bringing you just a few little gems that we're going to continue on with during the month of April, which is just around the corner. So tonight, we're going to try one road test one, and it goes like this in Kiswahili. Fimbo ya mbali haiui nyoka. Fimbo ya mbali haiui nyoka. Yeah, that one, haiui. Haiui. We're not used to putting those sounds all together like that. So you have to work on that one. I have to work on it too. Fimbo ya mbali haiui nyoka. And that one means a remote stick, a stick that is far away, cannot kill a snake that's right next to you. A stick that is far away cannot kill a snake that's near you. So keep that in mind. If you're going to be going out somewhere and there's going to be some snakes, keep a stick near you to deal with any of those poisonous snakes out there, those dangerous snakes. Not your garter snake or your garden snake, whatever it's called, but not one of those. Okay? All right. Talking about those rattlers, black mambas, cobras, killer snakes. Meanwhile, we're going to finish up on our story we started last night. We started a story about a topic that touches all of us one way or another, but is often something nobody wants to talk about, but everybody wants to see it on TV. And the topic is death. Now, we've seen more deaths by the time we reach the age of 18 than most people will ever experience in a lifetime, just from watching TV. But in reality, how many deaths do we experience in the real, and how do we deal with it? And so we're going to talk about, this story here tells us about the beginning of death. How did death get started? Okay, so we were in East Africa with Kintu and Nambi, and as well as Gulu, right? So he replied, "Did I not tell you that you were not to return if you forgot anything? Because your brother Death would see you and want to go with you. Now he will accompany you." She tried to steal away without Death, but Death followed her. When she returned to Kintu, he was angry at seeing Death and said, "Why have you brought your brother with you? Who can live with him?" Seriously, who can? Nambi was sorry, so Kintu said, "Let us go on and see what will happen." When they reached the earth, Nambi planted her garden, and the plantains grew rapidly, and she soon had a large plantain grove. They lived happily for some time and had a number of children until one day, Death asked Kintu to send one of his children to be his cook. Kintu replied, "If Gulu comes and asks me for one of my children, what am I to say to him? Shall I tell him that I have given her to be your cook?" Seriously? Death was silent and went away. But he again asked for a child to be his cook. And again, Kintu refused to send one of his daughters to serve Death in this way or any other way. Death then said, "I will kill them." Kintu who did not know what he meant, asked, "What is it you will do?" In a short time, however, one of the children fell ill and died, and from that time they began to die at intervals. Kintu returned to Gulu and told him about the passing of the children and accused death of being the cause. Gulu replied, "Did I not tell you when you were going away to go at once with your wife and not to return if you had forgotten anything? Did I not tell you this?" I think I told you this. Pretty sure I said it. Okay? But you allowed Nambi to return for the grain. Now you have death living with you. Had you obeyed me, you would have been freed from him and not lost any of your children. After some further entreaty, Gulu sent Kaikuzi, the brother of Death, to assist Nambi and to prevent Death from killing the children. Kaikuzi went to the earth with Kintu, and was met by Nambi, who told him her pitiful story. He said he would call Death and ask him not to kill the children. When Death came to greet his brother, they had quite a pleasant meeting, and Kaikuzi told him he had come to take him back because their father wanted him. Death said, "Let us take our sister too." But Kaikuzi said he was not sent to take her because she was married and had to stay with her husband. Death refused to go without his sister, and Kaikuzi was angry with him and ordered him to do as he was told. Death, however, escaped from Kaikuzi's grip and fled away into the earth. For a long time there was strife between the two brothers. Kaikuzi tried in every possible way to catch his brother Death, who always seemed to escape. At last, Kaikuzi told the people to remain in their houses for several days and not let any other animals out. And he would have a final hunt for Death. He further told them that if they saw Death, they must not call out nor raise the usual cry. The instructions were followed for 2 or 3 days, and Kaikuzi got his brother to come out of the earth and was about to capture him when some children took their goats to the pasture and saw Death and called out. Kaikuzi rushed to the spot and asked why they called and was told they had seen Death. He was angry because Death had gone into the earth again. He went to Kintu then and told him he was tired of hunting Death and wanted to return home. He also complained that the children had frightened Death into the earth again. Kintu thanked Kaikuzi for his help and said he feared nothing more could be done and hoped Death would not kill all the people. From that time until today, Death has lived upon the earth and killed people whenever he could, and then escaped back into the earth. Regret causes an aching which is worse than pain. After a foolish action comes remorse. Remorse weeps tears of blood and gives the echo of what is lost forever. And there we have the story of the origins or the beginning of Death. This is how Death first started out. And we tried to deal with it, but people had a hard time following directions. And this is also why it's so important to learn how to follow directions. When somebody tells you to do something, just do it. You can't stand around arguing, asking a lot of silly questions about why do you have to do it, how come they told you to do it, and making them explain all these different kind of reasons, because in the meanwhile, Death can come to visit us. And he may decide not to take a holiday. Yes, this is not the movies, this is real life. So we just have to deal with it. Meanwhile, all you good people out there and all you little children, you know what time it is. You know what rhyme I'm getting ready to do. You know exactly what you need to do. So let me just give you a clue. I need all you little children to lay your little heads down on your little pillows, on your little bed. Close those yeah eyes and wait for the sun to rise. And when you feel those sunbeams beaming down on your eyes, you know it's time for you to rise and shine and greet the new day as if it is divine, because it is. Because every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. And that's why we call it the present. It's no accident. Okay? All right. Now, as for you adults, please don't forget, give us a like and a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Right below, you'll find the link up, so we can do it again. We'll be black tomorrow night, but even before that, we will be black tomorrow at noon with something new just for you. Peace out, without a doubt, y'all. All right, I see you out there, Aisha. Give you a wave. And Sydney, saw you last night too. What's up, Sid? Peace out, y'all.